Hello guys, welcome back. Life is kind of strange sometimes. I've been trying to make this video a couple of times and it hasn't worked, so let me try it this way. Life is kind of strange. You know how I've been going on about, I don't know why, but this year I just don't know what to do for Thanksgiving. I go from, oh, I'm making the turkey and I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make that, and I'm sure gonna make this, to like 5 minutes later I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna just go get a pizza. And I went up to see my friend today, and I'm talking to her, and and I say, you got anything for today? Because I just didn't feel like cooking. And she's like, no, because and I realize she's kind of sick, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. And she says, well, if you want something, I'll make you something. I said, no, you are not cooking, you are sick. And we got to talking about Thanksgiving, and I said, I've just been going around, because I said, you go make anything for Thanksgiving? She says, no. But if you want something special, I'll make it for you. Whatever you want, I'll make you. And I'm like, no, you're not doing that. And I said, I even asked if the DQ's open. I said, just this year, I don't know. I said, I have the canned turkey, and I have the stuff, and I have stuff to make Thanksgiving dinner, but I don't know. It's like this year, it's like, I'd like to have it, but, I'm like, if. And she says, well, why don't you come up with us? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't come to your house for Thanksgiving, It's, it's not like we're, really super close. And she's like, no, you are coming up. Why not? Why? So I'm like, okay, I'll come up. And she's making sure I'm coming up. And she's like, tell me what we're going to have. And she's excited. And I'm like, I will go up because I like her and I like having conversation with her and I like her family well enough. And I say well enough because they're all like me. They're really quiet. They won't say two words to you. I think she's the only extrovert in a totally introverted family. And it's like, oh my God, my kind of people. I love them so much. They like smile at you like introverts. They're like, it's like our own little club. You smile at people and they smile at you and that's it. That's like the introvert. And I'm like, oh my God, I like these people because they're not like extroverts are like coming at you and they want to know you and they're talking to you and everything. And it's like, I can only take one extrovert at a time. I'm extremely introverted. And with the social anxiety, I love being around other introverted people. It's like, they're my kind of people. They're like cat people. They won't look you directly in the eye. They won't talk to you until they get to know you. And then we usually don't shut up. And, it's just nice. So I'm going to enjoy that. And as I'm coming back, look, he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And why would he be asking me that when I got something cool, like getting invited out? Well, when you're on your own, when you're singleton, you kind of get used to that life. And you'll go through periods of your life where other people will remember you're single around the holidays and they'll invite you and maybe you'll go, maybe you won't. And that's fine, but then you'll go through periods of your life where they aren't inviting you anymore, and you get kind of like, and you kind of get used to that singleton life. And the only reason the holidays bother a lot of us is because they're so family-centric. We do not have, in our culture, unless you live, like, say, in a big city, we don't have a push towards single people that want to just go out and maybe have dinner around people and it doesn't mean anything. You don't have any romantic interest. You don't want to, be with anyone. You would just like to see human beings for the day because it's so pushed on you that it's a time to spend with human beings. And you just want to see like other humans for the day. And that's all you want. And maybe you can find that in like a bigger city, but around here it's like, nah, you could go hang out at the gas station. Talk to those poor people. So be like, hey, how you doing? Fine. I'm not seeing my family. Neither am I, because I don't have one. And you have to learn to laugh at it, because you can't sit there and cry and be like, I don't have a family. So it'll be cool. And Loki is very much about, I was talking to someone actually this morning in the comments, he kind of teaches us to be independent, be on our own, because by walking back a little. I mean, I think he's always there, but he kind of like withdraws so we cannot feel his presence, because he kind of likes to teach us to be independent, because we're going to go through periods of our life where it seems like it's going to be one endless thing of we're always going to have people around us, and we're always going to have people inviting us places and stuff like that. And for some people, that never ends. They are always on the go. They're always on the move. The people that, you know, care about them and everything always have them involved in something. They don't have time to be lonely or, like, think about being alone or independent or whatever, because those people are just there with them. But for a lot of us, it's kind of touch and go. Sometimes people, like, remember, and sometimes people are like, you know, they don't want bothered, and that's fine too. And so Loki kind of likes to teach us a little bit of independence. That's how I got away from the toxic aunties. He was like, you really, truly, honestly don't need these people in your life. And I had to learn to be independent from them. And it's wonderful, because this will be the first year I'm not taunted with their family, their Thanksgiving, all the food they cooked. Well, you know, I'm down here because I don't feel like cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm looking at a Hot Pocket, and I'm like, fine. And they're like, did you eat? You know, yeah, sure I ate. Hot Pocket. Had a Pop-Tart this morning. And I honestly don't mind. I think the holidays are sometimes kind of overrated. But, you know, I won't be dealing with that this year. That's so awesome. I mean, if they call, I'll be out. I'll be out at dinner at a nice person's house. And, you know, Loki teaches us to be independent for that very reason. Had I not got that independence, had I been home waiting by the phone, the door could have never opened to this opportunity. Had I been ashamed that my family wanted nothing to do with me, and, you know, lied and said, oh, I'll be with my family, it wouldn't have opened either. She said, are you all alone? I'm like, yeah. Every day. But it was kind of good, because I don't mind being on my own. To me, it's not like some big punishment. It's how I work best. I could never imagine having someone live with me. I don't care who they were. Even if Loki lived with me, I'd be like, I like being off on my own. It's, you know, it's how I'm creative. It's how I get stuff done. And it's not a lonely life if you choose it. It's not. If you chose it, it's not a lonely life. The ones that are lonely are the ones that didn't choose it. They're the ones that, you know, they absolutely have to be around people. And, you know, sometimes I wake up in the morning, I want to hiss at people, which you're not allowed to do. But look, he does teach us that. He does teach us by backing off a little bit and teaching us to get our paws underneath us. Because I like to use the analogy of him being like the fox parent. He's like the fox father. A fox father is gone most of the time because he's off hunting for the vixen or hunting for the pups. But he does come back. But he's, you know, he's about teaching them to be independent, because a lot of them are going to go off on their own. Maybe one will stay for a little while, but eventually that one too will go off on their own. Like, they might stay to help raise a litter, you know, help raise the next litter, but then they're off on their own. So he has to teach them to be able to work with others, which he's good on, but also to be independent and be like, well, okay, I've got this. You've given me enough skills that I can function with this. And before Loki, had someone invited me on, I'd have been like a basket case. And I'm like, okay, we'll see how this goes. So he does help you, and he does help with knowing when to be truly independent and be like, no, I got this, I'm okay. I'll make a Pop-Tart or something, I really don't care. Because I'm to the point where I just don't care, and not like out of apathy or anything. It's like, I'm 41, I've done enough Thanksgiving. And to the point of, you know, Thanksgiving dinner does sound nice. Being with people does sound nice. So that's what I'll be doing. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.